We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Colorado Rockies and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It'll be fun watching these two go at it. It's next on the show. Clayton Kershaw will be on the mound for the boys in blue. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Well, Clayton Kershaw, he just breathes different air than everybody else. The best pitcher in the game of baseball. Good fastball, good changeup, good cutter, and a terrific curveball. When you think about the Cy Young Award, he's always in the mix. He's good, he's strong, he's left-handed, and he's quite simply one of the greatest pitchers of all time.
David Dahl is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And here's a swing and a miss as he falls behind 0-2. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Here's Kershaw with another 0-2. Ground ball right into the shift. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, that's why this guy's in the leadoff hole. Grinder, battler, whatever you want to call him. He is not afraid to go deep in the count. He is not afraid to hit with 2 strikes, and he showed it right there.
Trevor Story steps in now. First delivery to him on the way.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Grounded back up the middle to second for 1. On to first, and they get them both.
That is third.
And a chance now to check out the visiting Colorado Rockies. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
Well, I'm looking for a big performance from Nolan Arenado. Go look at the numbers. He hit over .310 last year and was consistent most of the year. I'm looking forward to him having another solid campaign.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackmon as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Trying to get him started again following the double play. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Back goes Betts, but he has no chance to make the play. It's off the wall. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got her just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Hey, I know we're only in the top of the first, but back-breaking blows are those 2-out runners in scoring position knocks, and they have a chance to capitalize right here.
Boy, Dero, you touched it on it right there. I think as a pitcher, you try to get through that first inning and not have to show all of your pitches and empty out the bucket. That 2-out.
This ball's down, and that could bring in a run. And big trouble as this gets to the wall now. He pulls into second safely as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Every manager and every pitcher in the league loves to play with an early lead, and they've got one here. Back-to-back doubles put them up by a run with the opportunity to stretch the lead here with another dangerous hitter set to step up.
Here's Ryan McMahon now as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. He's set. The 0-1. Sent on the ground out to second. Throw on to Muncy gets him, and with that they'll end the inning. 1 for the Rockies in the inning, and it comes on the double by Arenado. Bottom of the first coming up, and the Rockies have the early 1-0 advantage. German Marquez will be on the mound for the Rocks. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Marquez might have the best stuff in this rotation right now. Big fastball, and I mean big. 95 to 100 miles an hour with movement. Good, hard breaking ball. One of the best kept secrets in the game. If he's throwing strikes, could be a long night for those guys swinging the bats.
Mookie Betts is in to start things out as he swings and misses at that one at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold. 0-2. Hit to first. He'll take it to the bag himself, and the leadoff man is gone here to start the home first. Now a moment for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. Who do you have your eye on, Dan?
Well, one thing's for sure, they love what Mookie Betts brings to their offense. This guy is one of 3 American League Silver Sluggers in the outfield. You know how many outfielders there are in the league? A lot. And he walked away with one of the Silver Sluggers. This man can hit.
Next up is Max Muncy. Out in front of it, strike one. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. He takes the turn and heads for second. Around second, he's on his way to third. And he's in there at third with a 1-out triple.
The second this thing got past the outfielder, you knew it was at least a double, possibly a triple, but he turns on the afterburners and is safely into third.
In now, Justin Turner, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Previous history with German Marquez. He's got 2 hits in 16 tries. He also has 1 home run. Behind 0-2 now. And a fastball blew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
That strikeout changes the whole complexion of the inning. He was definitely pitching for it with a runner on third and 1 out, and he got it. Now it's going to take a hit or something like a wild pitch to get that guy home.
Cody Bellinger stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1. Ready with the 0-1.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this.
Looking at a fastball to end the inning. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Don't touch that dial or the remote for that matter. More on the show right after this. And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He'll get us started in the top of the second.
Number 1.
Now here's the pitch. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Working the plate is Carl Dixon.
Hey, D-Row, one of the things you have to be aware of as a hitter from Carl Dixon, he'll call that high strike.
Yeah, he will.
Hit on the ground out to short. He's got it. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second.
Batting seven, the left fielder.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And let's focus on Corey Seager. Cal Ripken Jr., anyone? This guy looks like the spitting image of Iron Man. I think he's just scratching the surface of a Hall of Fame career. Multiple MVPs, Gold Gloves, you name it. Corey Seager is on fire.
Stepping in now, Sam Hilliard, as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one.
Well, they got to him in the first inning, which is huge, but he looks a lot more settled into this ball game right now. He's not the kind of pitcher you want to let get into a groove out there.
Betts on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Coming to the plate now, Drew Butera. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. A called strike to the 35-year-old veteran. 0-1. Now a ground ball to Seager at short. Fielded cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and up next the former All-Star shortstop Corey Seager.
The shortstop.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Seager. Yeah. 0-1.
Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Blackmon on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth.
All right, guys, so here's how the Colorado Rockies set up defensively. And let me tell you about outfielder Chuck Nasty, Charlie Blackmon. One of the best in the business out there, covering a ton of room in the outfield, gap to gap, with one of the most accurate arms in the game.
Into the box, A.J. Pollock, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike one. Previous history with German Marquez. He has 9 base hits in 19 tries. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got to find a way to keep his hands back.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And a long run, but he gets there, and that's good range in the outfield as there are 2 gone. Standing in, Will Smith. They try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. And that's in there for strike one. Down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. The 3 of us are back with more following this. In now for Colorado, German Marquez. 9-1-2 due up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, no balls and a strike. And now a swing and a ball hit in the air out to left field. Pollock comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the first out.
Up next for Colorado.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat next will be the outfielder David Dahl. In there for strike one.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. He's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all 4 quadrants.
And now for the second batter in a row. This is in the air out to left field, and that gets down and ought to be good for extra bases. And this will kick off the base of the wall. And he is in there at third with a 1-out triple.
This is an easy decision for him to drive for third because he has the play right in front of him, so he doesn't have to rely on any of his base coaches. Good decision to keep chugging, and he makes it all the way around safely.
And that brings in the power-hitting shortstop Trevor Story. No balls and a strike to count. Now the 0-1. Hit back toward the mound. Dive, but it's in and out of the glove, and the run should score. And they'll extend their lead even further as the run from third is in to score.
The right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackmon.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. One in, one out, and one on here in the inning. Pitch out, nothing doing. High in the air out to center field. Bellinger's under it. Two down. Here's Nolan Arenado. An RBI double is what he was credited with his first time around.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run and get you a ribby.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Right there for strike one. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Back goes Betts at the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. Standing in now, Ryan McMahon, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He's set. The 0-1, and he fouls this one off. Story at third. Arenado at second with two gone. Fouled off. Here's the 0-2. Popped him up. Seager shading to his right. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the one run scores here in the frame. Rockies forced to settle for one. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Rockies 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Leading off the inning, Chris Taylor, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Ground ball sent back up the middle, and this is going to get on through into center, a leadoff hit.
So with your pitcher due up next, you can either have him bunt, or you can even think about having him show bunt to draw the corners in and then let him swing away. Depends on how much confidence they have in him with the bat in his hands.
And they'll try to get the man to third as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
Well, when you're trying to move a guy up to third with a bunt, that's exactly how you want to do it. Make the third baseman field the ball. That way his only play is to first. That was very well executed.
Settling in now, Mookie Betts. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. In there, 0-1.
0-1.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner. In to score, the runner from third.
Now batting.
Digging in to try it again, Max Muncy. He found his way over to third via a triple in his first at-bat. Into the corner and slicing foul.
Time to be aggressive with these hitters now. After that sac fly, now it's time to try to get out of this inning with only one run scored.
Fouled away. 2 out, nobody on. Curveball locks him up, strike three, and that's the third out. So 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. Colorado's out in front, 2-1. All set for the start of the 4th, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
Number 1.
Here's the first pitch to him. Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
0-1 the count.
Popped him up. Smith is underneath this one. 1 gone.
Up next for Colorado.
Stepping into the box, Sam Hilliard. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Here's the pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. On to first, and that is 2 quick outs to start the 4th.
Now batting.
Digging in, Drew Butera. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Cold strike at the letters. 0-1.
0-1.
Oh, and he's finding his groove out there now. It's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They still lead it 2-1. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is under it, and that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Cody Bellinger. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
Now batting. Shortstop. Corey Seager.
So a runner at first with 1 man gone, and striding to the plate will be Corey Seager. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. Oh, good knuckle curve. 0-2.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Right side, but it's well foul. A pause, and the 0-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. And maybe some miscommunication there as the throw zips right by him. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result, he'll be slapped with an E4 on the play. First pitch coming. Here it is. Bellinger on third. Seager is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Behind 0-2 now. And another foul ball. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. So striding in, Will Smith, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third.
Hey, as a former infielder, nothing hurts your heart more than making errors behind your pitchers. Let's see if this guy can pick him up right here.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. He got it. And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Dodgers strand a couple. They're down 2-1.
Leading up for Colorado, the pitcher, German Marquez.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Hit to third. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. First pitch of the at-bat. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Pollock giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the fifth. And in to hit next, shortstop Trevor Story. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. That ball's headed for the gap in left center. He's got a base hit, possibly more. He'll get it into second.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big moment in this game. If his teammates can pick him up and drive him in now, that might be all they need to get the W here.
So now to the plate, Charlie Blackmon, as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. Hard hit ball to second. Taylor's got it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Mark, Dan, and I are back with more after this. Welcome back to Dodger Stadium. Let's send it down to the field and Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. They've had their opportunities with runners in scoring position, but still have 0 hits to show for it in those situations. He said repeatedly not coming through with the big hit can wear on you as a team, but in this sport, you have to dwell on the positives. He's confident they'll find a way to break through sooner or later.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. Hit back toward the mound. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
All right, let's see if that leadoff single gets them going right now. They've taken it on the chin for most of this game, being a little passive at the plate in their approach. Let's see if that starts them off and they start to go more ambush tactics.
Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Stepping in, Mookie Betts, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Taylor leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Popped him up. Arenado has room in foul territory, and that's the second out of the inning. Man at second here with 2 away, and that'll bring up the left-handed hitter Max Muncy. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Pitch is popped up. Hampson over to his right. He's got it to end the inning as they'll strand the tying run in scoring position. Dodgers leave 1. Our score remains 2-1. So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Nolan Arenado. He'll be the one to start things here against Clayton Kershaw. First pitch of the at-bat.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Into the box now, Ryan McMahon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's a strike with the breaking ball.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Bellinger is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now batting.
Ready for another shot now, Garrett Hampson. 3rd at bat in this one. He's bounced out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip it onto first, and with it, that ends the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and no one left. Heart of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up. Rockies lead it 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And standing in is the veteran 3rd baseman, Justin Turner. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Left fielder is on the move. He's there and records the 1st out.
The center fielder.
Striding in, Cody Bellinger. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. Arenado in foul ground. 2 down. Here's Corey Seager. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They still trail it here 2-1. Ready for another chance, Sam Hilliard. And guys, 7th inning already. Hey, I'm not complaining, but this one's been flying by.
Yeah, I'll agree with that, Matt. That's what you get when both starting pitchers have it working. Neither of them have been nibbling around the strike zone at all, and they've trusted their defense to make the plays, and they've done just that.
Yeah, and it's resulted in a game that could really go either way in these late innings. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Popped him up. Turner just to the left of the mound. 1 down.
Now batting.
That's exactly what they wanted out of that pitch up in the zone. They took him up the ladder, and he couldn't get up to it. So that was an easy pop-out. Well-executed pitch there.
Stepping in, Drew Butera, 0 for 2 for him to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
His slider's been impressive all night long. If he can continue spinning it like that, he's going to be just fine.
Line toward right center. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Up next to Colorado, the Patriots.
Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for his bullpen here. That'll do it for the starter tonight. So he'll wind up going 6 1/3, and he's kept his club in it to this point, though he cannot win the ball game. At the plate, Herman Marquez, as he'll try and hold off the swing, but this one's in there for strike 1. Floro has proven to be a guy that throws strikes coming out of the pen and doesn't walk a lot of batters.
Boyd, every manager and pitching coach, Matty B, they love.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the 7th. Get up and stretch. Rockies lead this one 2-1. Last half of the 7th.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by one. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
He's set, and the pitch. First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And it's fouled away. Now the pitch. Down the left field line and deep. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Lifted down the line in left. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Sent on the ground, but right into the shift. And through into left field, so the tying runs aboard to kick off the inning. Now a low throw, but he can't knock it down at first as it gets right by him.
Well, that's what he gets for trying to do too much. And instead of eating it and holding him on first, he panics a bit and sails the throw. Now he's got a man in scoring position and nobody to blame but himself. This is going to be an interesting at-bat. I think he has to be pitching for a strikeout here, so we'll see what kind of sequence he uses.
Stays alive, still 0-2. Pollock leads off second with nobody out. Got him! And he goes down on strikes for the third time.
It's been a rough night at the yard for him. That's 3 times he's gone down on strikes in this one. So they've really figured out how to attack this guy.
Taylor swings and a ball hit well to left. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here. Chris Taylor, a 2-run shot. And it's given the Dodgers a 3-2 lead.
Well, when it left his bat, I didn't think it had the height to even clear the fence. Shows you how much I know. That thing was a laser shot that just kept going and going and going. Wow, that was impressive.
Matt Beatty will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 45.
And a fastball's in there for strike one. 1 out, nobody on. And he fouls this one off. And now a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now.
It's never easy to rebound after serving up a 2-run shot, but that at-bat was a good indication to me that he isn't letting it get to him. He went right after him for the strikeout.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. No hits to this point. The 0-1 hit the other way out toward right field. Blackman's after it. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
He got the pitch he wanted, and he didn't miss it right there. Hammer job.
Max Muncy is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. To the right side and through, a base hit. Betts ignores his coach. He's chugging for home. Safe at the plate as they push the lead to 4-2.
Dan, that's a huge insurance run right there. Has to feel good as a hitter right there to not.
The third baseman. Justin
Jeff Hoffman takes over here with the runner at first and 2 gone in the inning.
Number 34.
From the stretch. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Looking up is the left fielder, and this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one.
Man, that's not very nice. You come in from the bullpen and you get greeted with a bomb. He's going to have to hit the reset button pronto.
Cody Bellinger is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And strike 3 there as they'll finally work out of the inning as the side is retired. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate in scoring 5. 8th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Rockies 2. Caleb Ferguson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Ready to begin the 8th, and digging in is the outfielder, David Dahl.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Into center field, line drive base hit.
Hey, this guy's obviously seeing the ball right now. That's another hard hit single. 3 for 4 right there. He's looking super solid at the plate.
At the plate now, Trevor Story, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
Hit on the ground out to short. Fielded cleanly. There's one. On to first, but not in time as he's in there ahead of the throw.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Comes set, and the 0-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Pollock will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the 2nd out of the inning. Into the box, Nolan Arenado. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First delivery to him on the way.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate, and for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
Glove by Taylor. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1 left for Colorado. They still trail here at 6-2.
Leading up for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey Seager.
Yency Almonte is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 62, Yency.
Pitch on the way. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that puts the leadoff man aboard to get the inning underway.
Sometimes the first pitch is the best pitch you'll see all at bat. Definitely coming out of his shoes. Aggressive style. First pitch. Base hit up the middle.
He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Now batting.
Ready now, Will Smith. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. Almonte, a right-hander going 6'5". He was a 17th round pick during the first-year player draft of 2012.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
The batter, number 3.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Chris Taylor is at the plate now, and he takes a called strike. The 0-1 delivery. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back? He's able to ride this one high and deep toward right center. Meanwhile, this ball is into right center, and that ought to be good enough for extra bases. And he's in safely at third. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. Jock Peterson will be charged with the job of getting that guy home as he'll pinch hit with 2 gone and a runner at third. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Runner in scoring position with 2 gone. Here's the 0-1. Hit out towards second. Reined in. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's an 8-2 game. Here's Mookie Betts. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get. Maybe once in AB, maybe.
And they swipe the tag on him and the inning is over. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Hey, not everybody leaves early. More baseball on the show right after this. Scott Alexander comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 75.
Now batting, Ryan McMahon. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Leading off for Colorado, the first baseman, Ryan.
He's set. Here it comes. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Alexander is adjusting to the new normal as MLB now mandates that relievers reach the end of an inning or face 3 or more batters before being replaced. And for a one-time lefty specialist like this, that's a big change. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
Number 1.
At the plate, Garrett Hampson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner wheels down the first base line. I don't think he even concerns himself with that. He has to put it on the ground. That's part of what makes him successful.
Swing hard liner to left center, and that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one.
No mistake what he was sitting on, looking for a dead red piece of cheese middle of the plate, and he didn't miss it.
Stepping in now, Sam Hilliard, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he grooves the fastball there. This is hit high and deep out to straightaway center field. Bellinger back to the track as he takes it for route number 2. Ready once again, Drew Butera. He singled his last time up. First pitch of the at-bat. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. Line toward the gap in left center, and that's in there. Base hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Raimel Tapia will start to loosen up in the on-deck circle as he'll bat with 2 on and 2 out here.
Raimel Tapia.
And he gets ahead 0-1. Popped him up. Smith is there. Makes the catch, and that's the ball game.
Well, this game had its moments, but it got out of hand pretty quick. Always nice when you can coast to a 6-run win. Save your closer for another day and let everyone in on the action.
8-2 tonight's final. The Los Angeles Dodgers jumped ahead in the 7th inning and never gave the lead back. Dylan Floro pitches well enough to get the W. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 8 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.